Now, let us see the different combinations of elements that we use in the construction of galvanic cells. The one example is first one what we use is zinc copper couple, that will be represented like this. C1 is the concentration of zinc ions, that is zinc sulphate or zinc ions in the solution. Cupric ions in the solution, suppose if they are having a concentration C2 mole per liter. C1, C2 are concentrations of zinc ion and cupric ions in the solution. And if it is silver, then with zinc and silver combination, still zinc is more electropositive. So, that will act as a anode and silver still is cathode, and that will be represented like this, any silver nitrate solution. But if you use copper silver combination, then copper will be anode, that will be represented like this, and silver will be cathode. Because out of zinc and copper, zinc is more electropositive. So, zinc acts as anode and copper acts as cathode, but in the copper silver combination, copper is more electropositive than silver. So, is the reason that copper acts as anode and silver acts as cathode. This is copper rod dipped in copper sulphate, this is silver dipped in solution like silver nitrate. Now, these are all metal combinations. Metal non-metal combinations, if you take hydrogen electrode first, suppose if you compare zinc and hydrogen, again zinc is more electropositive. So, then it will be this is how you have to represent pressure of the hydrogen gas. As we told, in the case of non-metal, that is gases, the pressure at which the gas is filled is to be mentioned, and of course, the platinum wire that acts as the conductor, the conducting medium. So, this zinc gets oxidized to zinc ions, hydrogen ions get reduced to hydrogen gas, right. But if you use hydrogen and copper, then hydrogen becomes hydrogen electrode act as anode, copper will act as what you call cathode. So, here it is hydrogen gas, the representation will be like this, hydrogen gas at some pressure, whatever may be the pressure at which it is filled, that should be mentioned, and H plus ion, right. Hydrogen gets oxidized to H plus ion, and here Cu2 plus reduced to copper. This is the cell representation. And if you use hydrogen gas electrode on one side, chlorine gas electrode on the other side, both non-metals, then the representation is like this. Hydrogen gas in contact with platinum taken at a pressure of P with hydrogen ion concentration of the solution as C1 mole per liter, and this is chlorine reduced to chloride. Here pressure is P1, here pressure is P2. Here both of them are the gases. So, the cell representation will be like this. Two metals, zinc copper, 2 metals zinc and silver, 2 metals copper and silver, 1 metal and non-metal zinc and hydrogen, 1 metal and non-metal hydrogen and copper, and 2 non-metals hydrogen and chlorine. These are the various possible combinations among metal non-metal cases. Still we have many other combinations that one by one we will see, but for the time being just these are the possible combinations of electrodes we can use in the construction of a galvanic cell. Depending on the pressure and concentration of the ions that what we take, the EMF of the cell depends, right. So, now after this what we are going to see is the other possible electrodes. What are the besides this metal and non-metal, what are the other possible electrodes we have, that we see.